with Sarsi. I'm the co-leader of the Diva clan. My particular enjoyment of the game is not so much co-oping as much PvP, so you often see me doing PvP videos. Sorry for the people that want to see co-op videos. Ceci's doing a great job at that. Go watch her videos. I want to do something a little differently this time around. I wanted to look and kind of do a somewhat reaction video to another PvPers videos. In this case, I'm doing Newbie. Newbie is with Kor, the second largest clan in the game. And I wanted to just get a sense of kind of what Newbie does and looking at the videos, because one of the things with Newbie that I find that I struggle with, a couple things really, is they are a lot of editing that happens in them, which makes it a little hard for me watching it because it's a little jumpy and confusing at times. And the other piece is it's as I start to look at it, it's more like fan fiction than it is like a straight through PvP video, in the sense that there's a narrative that Newbie likes to create his videos for, and it's typically to bash Mythic or a specific member of Mythic. It's almost like psychological warfare in some ways, in the sense that they'll target a player and sort of frustrate them and make these videos and sort of get inside their head. But the fiction part of it is really just, it's fan fiction. It's fans of Newbie or people that dislike Mythic love watching these types of videos because it really sort of paints this storyline that portrays Mythic in a negative light. So I thought, like, we always watch these videos, because I watch videos even though Newbie doesn't post them anymore on the EL's main server on Discord. I still like to watch any kind of PvP video, including Newbie's. Great editing skills. So that's kind of what we're doing. So let's take a look from the start and see what we see as it goes through. So right off the bat, 4v2, so in advantage to the blue with CP. So in this scenario, I see there's 3 of my clan members in it, which is Baby Cakes, Zoro, and Mouse. And then there's this one other random dude. I don't wait for Rat. So Rat Dude is someone, I don't know who that is, but Rat Dude is portrayed in this video a lot. So he's either there to cause some trouble himself, or, either side, or get some mission kills or some sort of combination of it. Who knows? I don't know the guy. I just know I'm going to call him the Rat Guy for the rest of the video. So I think looking at it, Newbie is probably the strongest single character here with 12 million CP on his own. So let's keep watching. So I'll stop at each one of these just to get a sense of it. So here's our first look at the kill sheet. So this is really what's going on at this point. And as we can see, whatever's been happening in this room has been happening for much longer than the beginning of the video, right? These are numbers that represent a fairly large period of time as far as PvP goes to get numbers like these. So just really looking quick, it's 105 points here, and it is 61 kills here. This guy looks like he's relatively new to the party, and all these people have been here a while. Newt, I'm not sure what clan Newt's in, but Newt's seems to be a good friend of Newbie's, because I always see them together hanging out. Then Newbie, you can tell Newbie is often derogatory statements or trying to prod at Mythic. In this case, mommy Mythic, which is Addie. I don't know if Newt has mommy issues and likes to say this a lot or whatever that is, but that's maybe Newbie at some point will explain why ever that is a thing for them. So that's what we see there. I like this because I do the same. It just shows you who the players are. That way it's easier to calculate their CP, and it's also, anyone that doesn't trust videos can look at it. Something to stop here though. So what Newbie's style is, he's a high strength, high DPS fire mage, which means a lot of burst damage really quickly. A fire mage's primary damage is kind of in this kind of zone right here, kind of like a cone in front of them, something to keep in track of. But in this case, newbie and wings. So if you'll see the wings here, the skill set, what happens is newbie has a trick where he takes off his fire helm, which keeps him around almost 42,000 hit points, and puts on the blessed tiara, which adds like 2 or 3 seconds onto the length of the wings, and then which then brings the hit points down to 33 here. And then as soon as the skill is clicked, switches it back so that the damage in the hit goes up and the hit points go up. And for some reason, newbie edits that out every time he does it. I don't know. We all know what he does, but for some reason, that's something he feels is important. But what happens is you've got a player with a lot of resistance, like huge resistance. It's really hard to kill someone who takes very little damage from everything. So you got to really keep that in mind. That's a major way in which newbie stays alive a lot. See, it's 33 here. At some point, yep, there it goes. It just switched. So that was an edit. See, the fire helm's back on. So that edit, you don't see it because he edits it out for some reason, but that's what happened there. The things to track are just looking at the words here, looking at the skills here, how far they've recovered, because those are senses of time that you can use. See another one there, another edit there. This song's like stuck in my head. I listen to it too much from this video. Thanks, newbie. I'm not a pop rock person, but this song's stuck in my head. The rat guy. Oh, the second one. All right, so here we go. Here's kind of a sense of what's happened. So pretty quickly, I think about 20 seconds in, we had the first one. Now at 106, we have the second one. And this one, let's see here. Blue has gone up to 113 and red to 72. So a +8 for blue and a +11 for red. So red is doing a little bit better job of killing blue at this point. So good to know. 8, I don't know if Newt was the one that died 8 times. In Newbie's videos, you rarely, except for a couple token times, see Newbie die. Those are usually edited out. So it's tough to know exactly what's going on, but you know, someone died here, and maybe it's Newt all 8 times. I don't know. So here's the wings again, right? Constant wings, always wings. Right here. What drives me nuts, and I'm going to talk to people in my clan, is the mage, fire mage shoots in front of them. So whenever you're clumped together like this, that's an advantage to newbie. If you look at this, newbie's almost dead. And it's very likely he'll die. But what happens when you've come in like this, instead of coming in one from the side, is you're both in the damage zone. So newbie can actually kill you with his burst damage if you don't have some protection up. So I don't approach newbie directly like this, or everybody do it. I may have you one sacrificial lamb that goes and does it, but the other ones come around newbie, because you're never gonna have the desire you want, or very infrequently if you just go straight at newbie. Yep. See? Oh, newbie died. Look at that. They actually got newbie. So let's see what happens here. Oh, whoa. So where's Newt? Newt is not here. Why is Newt not here? Where did Newt go? Let's look back a little bit, see if we can capture where Newt is. Newt is up. There's Newt. That's weird. Wait. 105. 105. Let's go back to 55 seconds. Newt's there at this point, 57 seconds in. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. So look at, so this is what I'm talking about. There was a jump in time here. For some reason, Newbie switched to time zone a little bit here. So there you go. There's Newt killed. Then there's this that shows Newt still there. But then look here, Newt left the game, but there's all these kills already, and Newbie wasn't in a position to kill. So there's a heavy edit that happened there. What was there, I don't know, but that's, you know, again, sometimes the edits are about building the storyline. It's not necessarily about hiding anything other than there's a story about, you know, one person or one side is great and the other side is bad. And so that's sort of what they'll go after. See, again, everyone's running directly at Newbie, and that's what you get when you all go in the same direction. Learn from it. Dead. All right, so Newt's gone now. There's all this talking happening. So this, again, Newt's gone, and there's enough that there's conversations happening. So Newt was gone, and then did Newt come back now? And then, so at least there's an edit here again. Yep, there's Newt. I see him right there. So Newt's back. So Zoro's having he left and came back. So let's see what happens to Zoro. So that's a lag out issue. He's actually not really there. Yeah. So Zoro's out. He left. So now it's less. Now it's 3 versus 2 because Zoro's gone. Look again. The fire mage's zone is here, right? It's the cone. And so look at everyone running so desperately to get the kill because they see maybe Newbie's health is down. I just relax. You know, you've got the right positioning here. Don't come running in. Come from sides. Don't stay in everyone in the damage zone because that's the easy kills coming in at that point. So you want to try to avoid those. See? Boom, boom, boom. It's like clockwork. You just got to be calm in PvP. Almost got Newbie there. Oh, all right, we got another one. So, okay, so there's a new player here. And look at the kills. So, Newbie 83. So, I think it was 120 was the last time we saw it. So, let's go back. This is when Newbie died. 48 kills. Last time we saw her, about a minute ago in the video time frame. Now we'll go back to where we just were, which is, I think, 220-ish. $83. So in a minute's time of the video itself, Newbie went up almost 35 kills. So clearly large chunks of time have been removed from the video for whatever reason, like killed, like enough time to get that many kills. So these are just another example of like this sort of narrative that happens in this creative editing of time. Because time is important because it doesn't show a clean way through. Newbie never dies, and we don't know what happened in these different clips. We just know what Newbie is showing us. Again, if it's fan fiction, which I think it is in psychological sort of warfare where you're trying to pinpoint and ridicule people, then, you know, that's what Newbie is doing. If you notice, How to Beat Mommy Mythic by 3 versus 4. I haven't seen Mythic here yet. So, you know, I don't, it's a sort of interesting way to label it. I think, you know, again, it's that psychological warfare stuff. But so right there, you know, we could see a big time frame difference. Oh, now 4v. Okay, so we just saw that there was Newbie and Ray, and now things have shifted. 38 million CP to 36. Nace switched. Eclipse is there. Nace is there. So this is a whole new phase of the battle. All of a sudden, like in the blink of an eye, right? We were just at one place with Ray and Newbie on one side, and now we're at a very different place. So a huge edit here. There's Eclipse. Make from Ruler, the leader of Ruler. All right, so something has significantly changed. And look, Zoro is no longer blue. Zoro is now red. So this is a whole different war at this point. New players. Some of the old players are on the blue, it seems, and Newbie obviously is the same, but there's 2 new players on the red for sure, and Nace on the blue. Rat Guy's still there. Rat Guy's been steady the whole way through. Whoever this guy is, Rat Guy, identify yourself. Four v 3. Okay. I just see 3 blue. Now it's just them 3 versus Nace. I'm not gonna win that one. Oh. Ooh, there was a big jump there. I was just about to watch someone show up to help Nace, and then it just jumped. Yeah, see that? Something. Let's go back here. So they're killing Nace, so right about to, and then... See? There's a blue there. Something's about to happen. See, 41. Oh, I see. We could be at the point where this... The wings are still going, and they're about to switch off the tier again. See, there's the Rat Guy. Man, Rat Guy's starring. Yeah, see that? All of a sudden, yeah, 33. So, and then, yes, so the wings, which almost last 90% of the time, he had to move away from the fight, switch out the helms, and then put the wings back on to have, you know, this constant... ridiculous protection. I'm not sure what he's doing here. I mean, again, running right at the fire mage with the it just. Anyway, you could anticipate that the fire mage is going to blow fire at you, so running directly at them. And both of this guy just flew over here, but he's we know how warriors go. They go kind of like this, you know. But so I just, cakes, be careful. Yeah, see. So I don't know. All right, so there's the jumping kills me. It just jumped so much. This is a 3v1 right here against Nace. There's only Nace there, so you know blue's anywhere to be found. Just Nace versus them. Oh, now wait, something switched. Why would they say 4v3 now? Okay, so make clips. Why add that? I don't see why at this point. So let's take a second. So blockers. So Zoro for my clan is blocking right now. And I'm not a fan of blockers, but unfortunately so many clans do blockers, including everyone we're watching in the videos. it's one of those things. Well, you started it. No, you started it. Well, since you did it first, so you did it last time. I'm going to keep doing it. It's this sort of endless cycle of people that justify their actions because someone else did it to them, or they last time you were together, or whatever. I get it. These are issues that seem to never be able to be solved, but they seem stupid. At some point, just stop doing it. Maybe, and even if the other team keeps doing it, then you just maybe highlight that they keep doing it. I'm not saying it's wrong in this scenario. Maybe Zoro has an issue. I know, that he's probably been blocked by Kor and Ruler 1,000 times and feels that this is right. I'm not criticizing him at all. I just think as a community, we could look at that and try to do it differently, because this seems outdated to me at this point. To continue to do this to each other, it's just ridiculous. I'll get off my soapbox now. All right, so here's something I want to stop. I know I'm stopping a lot. Here's something I did want to stop. So one thing we know about Newbie likes to do quick trick plays and surprise attacks, sneak attacks, whatever you call them. And so this is a great example of watching that unfold. And I'll walk you through it. So right here, this is Newbie's perspective. Right here's Newbie. What are all the blue doing again? Clumped. A fire mage does a lot of burst damage within a couple of seconds. So they see a clump of enemies, they can get, if they want to get there and just boom, 3 skills, all high damage, and then bail kind of scenario. So watch how Newbie does it. Newbie sees that. This is what this whole reason that Newbie opened up the mini map. I'm still making sure it's there. So now Newbie just turned around. Why? So if you're going to, when you teleport, you want to teleport facing the people you want to attack from behind. So if all of those blue are facing this same direction, if Newbie teleports backwards, Newbie will then be behind them and facing them, and then 1, 2, 3 skills run, right? So watch, this is what's going to happen here. See, still there, boom, 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 right there. So teleporter from there backwards now is facing them, right? Everyone's in the same place. Teleport was just used, just in that fast, 2 skills off, and then the final one will be next. Boom. See that? That's a lot of damage really fast if you're not expecting it. So when you're fighting Newbie, and more Kor are doing this, you can't stay clumped or not pay attention. So here's Zoro. I hate Kor and X Kor. So there's energy there around why he's blocking. And also notice that Yummy, another Mythic player, has joined. So Mouse has now left, and a second Mythic has joined. So now there's 2 Mythic, Nace and Yummy. And so highlighted 4v3, and there's the CP scores. I'm not seeing tons of deaths and kills here. It's kind of slowed down a lot. So right here I see 1, 2, 3 versus the rat. The rat guy's still there. The rat guy's about to die because he's clearly running in by himself and being an idiot and trying to fight 3. It's just, there's no intelligence happening at this particular moment. So you just died. You're a non-factor in this fight, in my opinion. All right. And then Cakes, unfortunately, comes in a little too early before whoever that was and got killed too. So now 2 people are dead. So here's 3v1, right? At 3v2, yeah, 3v2 at this point. So these are the 2 Mythic versus the Kors and Ruler. Oh, no, Rat Guy just showed up, so now it's 3v3. So it's a 3v3. Oh, whoa. Did you see that? There was something there. Huh, that was fast. You see it? It was so fast, almost like he edited it out and then he missed us. He didn't quite get it all. I'll see if I can find it. If I can stop it. That's an interesting data point. Why would that be edited out? Yeah, there's something there. It's too fast. I'll try one more time. If I can't get it, I will get it and just put a screenshot in to fill the space there. One, two. There it is. So this is a bonus shot that was supposed to be edited out. So what is this telling us? This is at a 5. See, blue is very small. There's 19 and 17, and 104, 15. So the two Mythic just joined because there's no kills here. There's the blocker, Zoro, and then there's the 3 there. So what is this score here? It's 19, 20, 36. Versus, I think, 127. 104, 15. So that's, we got a bonus shot here. Good to know. So now we have a sense of what happened since these two Mythic really kind of joined. So there's 2 here, and random rat guy, and then baby cakes. Now that mouse is gone. So let's see what happens. Still looks like a 3v3 to me. I don't see cakes. Oh, no, not cakes. So it's 3v3 right here. There's an edit there for whatever reason. Here is Cakes. So this rat guy's gone. Oh, Cakes just died, so she is there. That's a 2v2, another edit for the equipment switch. And it's 2v3, and now it's 3v3. And another switch. Just to see this, the editing where it just bounces all over, it drives me nuts. It hurts my eyes. I'm not seeing a ton of deaths, some, but not huge. I don't know what the CPC is, or the CP is at this point. I mean, they're trading kills at this point. I mean, now the two Mythic are kind of next to each other. We'll see what happens. Oh, no, they survived. There's some edits happening now again. Equipment changes. This is a 3v2 at this point. I don't see it, I just see 2 Mythic versus 3 on the red. Do you guys see a third person or a fourth person? Cakes leaves, but Cakes hasn't been here in a little while, so. Team switch aborted. Too many hackers has joined. So this is the Han account, which is on blue. So now there's a blocker on blue. So now red Zoro's on red blocking and Han's on blue blocking. So it's a 3v3 at best. And then 2 Mythic and 1 random rat dude just being a chaos driver. Oop, here we go. All right, so there's the blockers. Each one has a blocker. Then there's 1, 2 kills, 17 kills. So he hasn't done much. He's the same 17. So this is 19, 20 kills total versus 109, 15, and 8. So I'm just going to say it's, geez, I don't know. That it looks... addition some +3 kills here and +6 kills here. So let's see what happens now that the teams are a little bit closer. Let's see what happens. See here, 2 Mythic now. Sorry, not my way to fight with Kor or them. At this point, this guy bows out. rat guy is finally done, and it's 2 mythic versus 3 core ruler at this point going forward. So there's a 2 mythic up there. And we'll see what happens. Tell me if I'm wrong. If these guys see rat guy, now that this is sort of the redefining of the fight, yes, it looks to me like it just was 3v2 at this point. Baby Cakes is gone. This guy's like, I'm out. I don't want to be a part of this. It's a 3v2 at best. Yep, now it's 3v1. Oh, there's the teleport that they're going to highlight, I'm sure. Smack talk. Yes, people. Just save it. That's it. So where was the great mythic battle? So I think this is what really drives me nuts, is that it's just fiction. It's a fake story that they used for propaganda, for whatever it is, for whatever purpose. I don't know what's in their heads. But as you can see, there was such great chunks of the fight gone, and the way it's edited is hard to follow, and it's other than the sense that it's telling you a make-believe story. And if you look at it, this is all about how to beat Mommy Mythic, but it really never was that, and it really was never a 3v4, a very small amount of time, and it looked like most of the time when Mythic finally was there, they were the ones outnumbered with this random rat guy running around that who knows what his issues were. So I don't buy it. I think it's fake. We never see Newbie die yet. There's kills on the other side. I'm sure Newbie survives a lot because of the always having wings part, but I just we can be Newbie, be better. Just tell true stories. If you're just doing it for fun, just say, hey, this is just fake make-believe stuff, or whatever it is that you want to say there. But it's, to me, I see enough of these things where I just shake my head at it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Feel free to check out Sarsi's vids. Feel free to cop a like into any of them, or follow any of those types of things. Really appreciate all your time today. Take care.